Clyde's got his boots on, sitting in the old recliner, screen aglow with pixel barns, ain't nobody finer. Tractors on the TV, harvesting the rows, corn and wheat in perfect lines, how that bounty grows. Kids around the kitchen, but Clyde don't even hear. He's facing down tornadoes, fighting virtual fears, ranching through the seasons from summer to the frost, clicking through the hayfields where no seed is lost. Playing farmer on a screen, feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Grandpa's dusty tractor still sitting in the shed, but Clyde's got a new one in that digital homestead. Plowing through the night, moonlight on the hay, dreaming of the harvest in an artificial way. Wife hollers dinner time, but he's in a virtual trance, swatting at mosquitoes in a make-believe expanse. Cornfield in the software, chickens on the move. Life's a lot simpler when you don't need to prove. Playing farmer on a screen, feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Playing farmer on a screen, feels so real and true. Got his heart in every view, got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tossed. Clyde's farm simulator never will expire. Playing farmer on a screen, feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Oh, never will expire.
Welcome everybody, welcome back to Clyde's Farm, and this episode 1 on a new series on the wonderful Hinterland by Omatana. This is a pure start from scratch. You'll see we have no money. We bought a truck, we bought a caravan, and we bought a chainsaw. And that's all we've got. And that lot cost us £140,000. So we're in debt already. Just have a spin round and you'll see there is a little town there. We've just been dropped off by the ferry. And there's our vehicle. The map looks like this. So we are on the dock there, there's the river running through, and we actually own this little piece of land up in the top left hand corner, but really no equipment to do anything with it apart from our chainsaw. Just go through our settings. So we're going to be playing on 2-speed once we get going. Economic difficulty is on normal. I don't know if there's any traffic, but if there is, it's on. We're not using seasonal growth. We're doing 1 day per month. Snow is on. Crop destruction is off. I've turned periodic ploughing off because we do our own little thing where we plough fields every 5 harvests. Not that we've got anything to harvest or plough at the moment. And weeds are off. One interesting thing are collectibles. You can see there are 36 collectibles on this map, and we are not ashamed to collect them. So if we find any, we will collect them. So first off, what we're going to do is we are going to go into the main little town. Let's just spin round so we can see and just have a look what's there for future reference. If we can get off the dock without getting wet. So let's just park up here. Okay, so over here. Well, I've not really looked around this map, so we'll have a look. Muller's Mule. No idea what that is. It's a bakery, so that's good. This is a restaurant, which in theory has a sell point. Yes, it does. There's a sell point. This is a... What is this? This must be the animal... Open animal dialogue. You don't have any animal barns or pastures. Right, okay. So we're not too worried about that. That could be the animal dealer. This looks surprisingly like a supermarket type thing. Could just be for sure. No, it probably sell things in there. There's a bit of a silo type thing over here. I don't think any of this is ours. This is where we started. That is probably the dock sell point, maybe. Let's have a look on the map and make sure we know what we're talking about. So let's just zoom in on that area. So where we are now, so there's a gas station there, there's a vehicle shop, so there, bakery we saw, restaurant we saw, that is the animal dealer, that's a farmer's market, and that's the port. And it doesn't look like there is anything else on the map, so we're going to be a bit limited on where we can sell things. So it looks like we need to go up this track here to get onto our little piece of land. So, where do we park? Over here. I'm going to call it the town square. It really is a track, isn't it? So, our land is this bit here to the left. So, I think we will park our little caravan. Truck there, and let's see if we can do anything with trees. There's our chainsaw. I think yes, we can tilt it over. I don't know why that's giving me a line there. So let's see where this is going to go. Actually fall anywhere. So let's cut another lump. Okay, that's still not going anywhere. So let's cut another lump. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. tree was coming towards me then. Right, something we didn't do is we didn't put super strength on. So I'm sort of wondering if I can grab that and make the tree fall over. Which we did. Can we? Don't actually know if we can turn it round, but okay, no idea what we did there. So we got another bit of log there. So I don't know what we're going to make from these logs or how many we can carry or what we're even going to do about them. But right, now I've watched people do this and it looks really simple and I've never really been able to do it myself, but let's have a go, see what happens, because all they do is run along like this and all the branches come off. Yeah, I do it, and as you can see, not a lot is happening. So do we have to do it tilted maybe? Don't think so. Do we have to point it at the ground or something? Oh, something happened there. So maybe you do have to be down a little bit. Let's see what that came off. Can we just run down the tree and see what happens? This is a lot more difficult than those professionals make it look. I think we're at the end of the tree yet. It's a big tree. Okay, so let's turn round. There's the tree, there's the tree. Maybe I should probably watch somebody do this. Okay, it seems to be working better going back this way. That might be one for the future then. Start at the other end. Right, so can we chop this into some manageable chunks? I seem to be losing money already, I don't know how. Unless they're somehow charging us for the diesel in the chainsaw? I don't know. But like I say, this is a pure survival series, so I think the trees are possibly going to be our only source of income for a little while. There is grass on the rest of the field, so maybe, he says, we would be able to rent some sort of mower. Right, so we can, by the looks of that, put straps on. But possibly not when we've got super strength on. So I'll tell you what, let's try something different. Let's fold it back up. See if we can't get these logs over to the sawmill and see if they make us some money. Basically, it wasn't as bumpy as we really want to lose the logs. Was the farmer's market? No, that was the sawmill. That's the market. Where's the sawmill? This is the sawmill. The betting we get next to nothing for these, and we have to do 14 million trips. Possibly in that area. I am, I think, putting wood into the bakery. I saw those logs there and thought that was the sawmill. Was the sawmill... Let's look at the map, Clyde. That's the easiest way to do it. Where is the sawmill? Farmer's market, port, bakery, restaurant. I'm sure we saw a sawmill. Perhaps we didn't. Perhaps I dreamt it. Perhaps we can get rid of wood at the port. I doubt it. There's got to be somewhere we can sell wood. It's definitely not there. Okay, so this could be an issue. There was definitely nothing else on the map. Vehicle shop, port. Should we try the farmer's market? See if they will take wood. I don't see why they would, but there's got plenty of wood outside. Money's not going up. That's right on the trigger. Ooh, I think we could be in trouble. Already ready. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the logs. There is definitely nothing else. That is gonna take wood. So what we might have to do is go into debt a little bit more. Do we? We've got a couple of options here. We could buy for £1,000 a sell anything container, which will mean going into debt a bit more, but it will give us the opportunity to sell our logs, especially if we can get it up in the tree line somewhere. That wasn't good, was it? I'm going to run back and get them, because in theory, right, let's get more in debt, shall we? So let's borrow another 5,000. Let's go to the shop. Let's go construction and selling points. And what we'll do is, I don't think we can put, what's that? Oh, that's, see, now that says it takes trees at the port. Oh, I wonder if you have to turn the port into somewhere that will... Ah, right, okay. So, for 100 quid, we're going to try something a bit different. We're going to go back into town and we're going to see if we can get the port to accept logs. I honestly have no idea if this is going to work or not, as you've already seen. But I think that if it does work, we can sell our wood at the port. We'll just do a few trips every now and again. Every now and again, do all the time to start with, because we need money. Where's that bomb? So, back to the port. We can deal with this and we're going to make about 200 quid. So, let's just... This may not work and we might have to go back to our sell everything container idea, but like I say, for 100 quid it's worth, well, what's that? Mobile wood selling point. Why don't we do that? 500 quid. Now that is a great idea. 500 quid. Do you know what? And that's a bit more authentic. I don't know if you can actually pick it up and move it, but there is only one way to find out. We can put that just in the tree line. So yeah, what I'm thinking of is, we don't have a sleep trigger, so we're going to have to put a sleep trigger at our caravan. That's going to cost us some money. We've got grass in this land at the moment, which, if we could rent something to mow it, we could then possibly make silage out of it and sell silage bales, because the grass, we're not going to have to do anything for grass, it's just going to keep growing. Right, let's have a look at this and see. Let's put it in there. And let's see how it works. Or, in our case, if it works. We need a log. There's a log. There's our selling point. Sell wood. 221. Right, now we can pick that up. So, as a test, let's try picking up a bit of wood and putting it there. Picking up another bit of wood and putting it next to it. Now, can we pick that up? It's supposed to be mobile. Put it down there. And then sell wood. Yes. Okay, so now we can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and just pay that 5 grand back. So we're back where we started. Right, now, can I put that next to a big log and sell wood? Yes, look at all that. Right. So that looks like a cunning plan, doesn't it? Right, let's chop some more wood. So, down as far as we can. Obviously we're going to have to try and rent something to... Nearly killed the truck and the caravan there. Yeah, we're going to have to rent something that's going to allow us what am I trying to say here? Something that is going to allow us... I don't think that's working this time. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, what was I trying to say? Something that's going to allow us to get rid of the tree stumps. So that tree was better that way around. Okay, so we're learning. Right, where's me debris? There. Let's bring that over to this piece of wood. Sell wood. Yeah, we didn't get a lot for that little tree, did we? Tell you what, let's have a look at mowers and balers, and see, our trouble is we haven't even got a tractor. What's that? 5 miles an hour, 2 meters. Well, sometimes needs must. So something like that to lease. Now I know I don't have enough money. I just want to know how much it is, but obviously you're not going to tell me. Let's have a look in the second-hand market while we're here, because that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. So there's a baler there. We haven't got this sort of money, so, but just in case a mower came up. We could go on a collectible hunt. We know we can tow the quick bale with our truck, don't we? So we know the rest of that tree that we did gave us 2,700. This is just a... I don't know if we can actually sell a tree cut like that. It's saying sell wood. And we did get 1,600 quid for it, so that's an option. That is definitely an option. Right. So just thinking about mowing things. I don't know whether it's worth me getting rid of trees that are on the edge. Then keep looking to see if we've got enough to rent the mower. Because, ooh, don't fall on me. If we're going to rent... Where did I put that little... Fucking killed it. If we're going to rent that little mower... Was there a... No, there wasn't. I thought there was a little slither of wood around there. Yeah, if we're going to rent a mower, I suppose I know the big chrome one is a bit elaborate for us, to be honest. So we've got that tree, that tree. Or we could go and look. I don't know how much the collectibles are going to give us, but that's another option, I suppose. It gives you quite a good spread, doesn't it, on selling wood. Which is good, I like that. Let's get to 10 grand. 585 for that massive tree. Well, very good. I suppose we can... No, we can't. Let's see if we can sell it whilst it was still a tree. Like that. So I think we probably do need to debranch, and let's try with this one because this one's a big tree. We'll debranch this one. We would debranch it if it would fall over. What am I doing wrong? Well, I know what I can do. I can just wobble them bits out of there. Knock that over like that. And then we'll have a go at debranching it. Let's go from this end, because we did seem to think that that worked on the last big tree. I don't know why I just... Although, to be fair, that's not a bad idea. Rather than trying to do it in the undergrowth, why don't we drag it out into the open? Let's see if that makes it any easier. Okay, so... Oh, I don't know why I just did that. Right, come back down here. Press the right buttons here, Clyde. So, chainsaw, there we go. Right. I definitely think that isn't working. Right, let's go to the other end of the tree. That's not letting me turn around for some reason. Now it will. So back on the chainsaw. Told you this is a learning curve, didn't I? So let's no, don't start chopping that out. The annoying thing is when I see other people doing this, they literally just walk along the tree stump. I just walked along the tree stump. I got to that bit. Okay, so some of them are coming off, some of them are not coming off. Very annoying. But we will persevere. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, please shout. It might have just been that I didn't have the chainsaw pointed down enough. It might be it. Some trees. Right, so where did I leave me little debris? I think it was down there, was it? I think it was over here somewhere. There it is. Right, so let's see what I get for that big bit now that I've sorted it out. Yeah, that was better. So it definitely pays you to sort it out. Right, so we've got 10 grand. So I still think it's going to go. You haven't got enough money. You don't have enough money. I don't even know how to work it out. So we are still... Oh, there's a couple of bits there as well. Oh, I nearly forgot. Where's your... Oh, Thought I'd left a log over there, but I didn't. It was a deer. Let's take you over to here. Sell them bits. Right. You can actually come with us, because I'm going to have a go at these 2 trees here. One. He doesn't want to fall over, so we'll get him out there anyway. No, don't roll away. Right, so up on the log. Again, it's doing some. So we'll get to the end of the tree and we'll come back. See if we can get the bits that we missed. It's doing well at that now. Actually, no, I think we did get it all. That's good. Right, so we had 3 trees. So, start of the tree is up here somewhere. That's our tree. Seem to be good. Okay. I'm doing alright. I'm not getting them all, but I think that might be more because we're in the way of the other tree. So let's just move that over there. Chainsaw back. So we're going to put the tree. People make this look so easy. Alright, so that's that tree, and then all we've got left is this one. At the skinny end again. We should have been at that end, I think. No, it's not the other end. And then this tree here. Seems to be working. In the hole. Right, so where did we leave our little debris? Over here. So we've got 3 to sell this time. So put in there. Sell wood. You can get a lot for that. one. Sell wood. Bit more for that one. Sell wood. Oh, that was a decent one. Okay. So 15 grand. Does that let us rent a mower? Not a hope in hell. Okay, so our other option is, do we rent a tractor? Let's look at mowers. So if we was going to buy one, there's no point looking at buying one because so a front one would cost us £1,000. The back one I think will be a couple of grand. 4 grand, so that's 5 grand. And we want 240 horsepower. So 240 horsepower on tractors. What do we think we'll be looking at? Let's look at, I think these are going to be too small. It goes to 100. If we went to the top end, it's 140. That's not good. The Valtra. Okay, so if we rented a medium tractor, and we want 204, so that's 246. That would cost us 10 grand, so that's 15 grand. So I think another couple of trees and we could probably rent a tractor, a mower. Then I should have looked at balers. So if we rented a quick bale, that's another 3. So I think we need 20 grand. £20 would give us the ability to cut that grass and bale it. Not really worried about moving it yet. Because I think as this gets us started, I might actually go into town when we go and collect our equipment. Not going to fall over, is it? Yeah, collect our equipment when we go into town and just have a look round them buildings, just on the off chance that there's a collectible. Yes, we need the money, but I would also like to see how much they're worth. Because some maps you get them, they're worth £1,000. Other maps you can get them and they're worth a lot of money. So even if we could pick ourselves up a little Stroutman trailer. That would at least allow us to go and sell the bales. Alright. So I'm probably going to regret saying this, but I do think I am getting a little bit better at this. Probably going to look back down this tree trunk and look like it's been absolutely butchered. We got that one. There we go. Better than I thought it was going to be. Probably should have done this first, shouldn't I? Let's get that tree, throw it over there. Let's get that tree, throw it over there. Chainsaw back on. Let's see if we can't delim. Oh, I see. It's not on top of the other tree. Oh, it was just in. Probably need to move that, don't I? I'm getting all my trees mixed up. Over there, out of the way, without it rolling off down the hill would be really nice. Right, that's the skinny end. Let's start up the thick end. What are you? Oh, you are the tree. Right, okay. Try that again. Missed a couple of bits. I need to get on this angle. Okay, and then somewhere there we have a tree. Let's get up here, get things all in position. Seems to be rid of a great deal. You probably need to be right on the tree here. And if you're not on the tree trunk, possibly where it all goes a bit pear-shaped. But once you're on the tree trunk. Right, so where's me little Sally thing? I thought it had been too far over there. Thought I brought it over here with us. It's got to be this way. bushes. What have I done with that? Why have I picked it up and thrown it somewhere? I wonder if it shows up on the map. It does show up on the map. It's over by the truck for some reason. Perhaps I did something silly with it and it sort of reset itself somehow. It's supposed to be here somewhere, isn't it? I'm supposed to be right on top of it. I can't see it. Truck. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. Unless that mark on the map is where we first bought it. And it is around here somewhere. There it is. On its side somehow. Must have been knocked over by a tree. Hoping it still works. Yes. There's the other trees. That looks like a tree. Did look like it. Oh, I see. It's selling it anyway. Because it's laying on its side, maybe? I don't know. Where's the other tree? There. Right. I think that gives us enough to go into town and rent that and the mowers. We was going to go for the Vicons, weren't we? They were. That one's 82, that one's 240, so I'm hoping it'll run them both. See, that's 250, but a lot more expensive. What about the Pottinger? 160. That might be a better option, you know, if we've got enough. Which I think we have. Right, so that gets us grass cutting at least. Right, now, before we end this episode, I am just going to check out these buildings. Sweet. Right, how much is that going to give us? 30 grand. Look at that. Happy days. Let's just make sure there's not another one round here. Let's say this is start from scratch survival, so anything extra extra we can get, we are going to take. Because we're going to have to buy stuff. Ooh, what was that? No. No. So, nothing there. Next building along was the coos. Can't see anything there. Nothing tucked around there. Nothing in there. Nothing hidden around there. No. We're in here. I know how sneaky these map makers are. No. So that was it, wasn't it? We found one there. Right, okay. So, on that bombshell, we shall end episode 1. And episode 2, we'll come back and we'll do that mowing. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
The sun sinking low, painting fields in golden light. The cattle graze slow as day turns into night. Tractor in the barn, day's work finally done. Peace settles in underneath the setting sun. Grandpa's on the porch, rocking to and fro, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune. The shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, days end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above in the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm. The fields are quiet now, not a soul around, just the whispering wind and the old house gentle sound. Mama's in the kitchen, making one last meal, with love in every bite, a warmth you can feel. Kids are in their beds, tuckered out from play, dreaming of adventures they had through the day. Hay bales stacked up high, standing tall and proud, underneath the blanket of the evening shroud. Sunset on the farm, days end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above in the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the